Mayor Sean Ryan is not stopping at a 25% property tax levy increase. Now we're learning he wants the authority to borrow as much as $500 million through the Buffalo Fiscal Stability Authority. Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler. Scott has the night off. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson has been following city finances closely for us, and he has the latest tonight. Nate?
Yeah, good evening, Mary Alice. While the Ryan administration is hoping the state legislature will give them permission to borrow upwards of $500 million, his team tells me they don't actually intend to borrow that much. Last week, Mayor Ryan announced his plans to increase the property tax levy by 25%, saying that the city simply doesn't have enough revenue to operate. One question I had as I thought about this all weekend, because my life is one big oyster: is 25% a firm number, or is that a tough negotiating tactic that you'll settle for 15?
The mayor campaigned on honest, genuine numbers of what it will actually cost to run the city. And so right now, the homestead tax rate going from $652 to $809 is about where we're at.
While Deputy Mayor Swanekamp maintains it is, it's not the only tool that the Ryan administration wants to use. A new bill being proposed by Senator April Baskin in Albany would allow the Ryan administration to borrow as much as $500 million from the Buffalo Fiscal Stability Authority over the next 4 years. That would give the administration the ability to fix some of those broken dump trucks I saw being towed away on Monday afternoon while working on this story. Why raise taxes and borrow with the control board?
So think of the control board as just a tool, right? That dollar figure isn't what we actually intend to borrow. That's just giving some cap above their existing level of $175 million. And that can be used for an array of things, including regular bonds. All the general obligation bonds the city issues for things like buying fire trucks or fixing roads or bridges or fixing buildings. You can do that through BFSA at a much lower interest rate.
Language in Baskin's bill would not trigger a hard control board. Right now, the city can borrow $175 million, but anything used for operational costs would trigger that hard control board again. So you want the ability to bond more, but not necessarily go to that cap?
Frankly, if it'll make folks in Albany comfortable, we're happy with a cap of $46 million. And that's been communicated to the state budget office.
Mayor Ryan campaigned on not using one-shot revenue deals or budget gimmicks to fix the city's finances. But one could argue that borrowing... Isn't that essentially kicking the can down the road, borrowing and let a future administration, future generation pay for that?
So right now we're really focusing on avoiding having to go through with the parking ramp sale to avoid losing out on the reoccurring revenue from Buffalo Civic auto ramps of around $5 million per year. So that's our main focus, is pay less interest and not lose the reoccurring revenue.
Now, I asked Deputy Mayor Swanekamp if the mayor's 4-year plan includes tax increases for all 4 years of the Ryan administration. He said it will, but would not disclose what those projected increases will be just yet. On Your Side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.